Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with the thousands of True School Sports subscribers. What's going on, guys? Now, shadow boxing over here. The Canelo Liam Smith undercard. I haven't made any videos about Canelo versus Liam Smith because honestly, what's the point in making a video about that cherry picker, about that card that's not really, or about that main event that's really not going to do anything for me or you as a boxing fan. Unless you're a Canelo fanboy, then maybe you care about that fight. But that's not an intriguing fight, and maybe it'll be better than we think it will be. But it's not doing much for me, and I know it's not doing much for a lot of boxing fans. But the undercard has been announced, and that's probably what a lot of you, if you are paying attention to that card, care about more. And one of the fights that was announced recently, I believe it was a couple of days ago, or maybe even yesterday, at the time I'm shooting this video. On that undercard, you will have Gabe Rosado. Gabe Rosado, exciting Philadelphia fighter, has been in wars, always brings the war. Never afraid to give a good show, but definitely has had a really mismanaged career fighting so many good fighters in a row. But Warriors heart for sure. He'll be taking on Willie Monroe Jr., a guy who, like Rosado, also lost to GGG. But still, Monroe, a good slick boxer. Yeah, he's been in the gym over the last year or so. I know I've seen videos with him working with Mayweather Sr. So hopefully, I think this is actually going to be a good fight. Rosado is a guy that, like I said, he can make any fight exciting. He comes forward. He always, fights with that warrior's heart. Maybe fights a little bit too much heart. Wish he would use some more of that skills because he does have some boxing skill. But yeah, I think this would be a good fight for both of them. For Rosado and Monroe, this is a fight that will allow both of them to begin to work their way up back to middleweight rankings now. For Rosado, a lot of people, he's 30 years old. A lot of people view him as a good journeyman, but nothing more than that. And he's fighting a guy, Monroe, who you could easily say is a top 15 caliber middleweight. A win for Rosado really does wonders for his career, as he's on a 2-fight win streak. He beat Joshua Clottey, over the hill Joshua Clottey, last December, and he beat another guy. I think his last name was Gutierrez recently. He struggled with him, but he beat him as well. So there's that for Rosado. Now for Monroe, he's expressed interest in getting a second Golovkin fight. I know in his fight on the Provodnikov Molina undercard, I forgot the name of the guy he fought, but he fought some overmatched guy, and he knocked him down with a jab. So maybe that's a sign of him using that big frame of his more. Honestly, I didn't watch it. I just saw a couple highlights, but I like the fight stylistically just because Monroe is a slick boxer, and I think in a fight like this, for Monroe at least, his mental discipline will be tested because Rosado's going to be there all night trying to force exchanges, trying to force Monroe to make it a slugfest. I think for Monroe, he's going to have to stay mentally disciplined and box him, utilize the ring because he is the better pure boxer. For Rosado, I think in a fight like this with a guy like Monroe, he can actually use some of that boxing skill to lure him into to have a war. I just think with him having so many fights under his belt against so much good competition, he can use some of those veteran moves to lure Monroe into exchanges, and that's where I think Rosado has the best chance of winning. But he's always had a good jab. He always has had good size for himself at 160. He just never fully learned how to utilize that boxing skill, and I think for him that's where that part of his game to be tested very much. So, good fight for sure. I think if Monroe is willing to exchange, and I'm just gonna go out on a limb here, and this is probably gonna be very wrong, but I think stylistically speaking, because of what both these guys bring to the table, this could be a very, very good fight, very entertaining. I don't want to say the fight of the year candidate or anything like that, but I think it could be a very good fight. I think it's definitely going to steal the show on the Canelo Liam Smith card for those who do fork out the money or stream it. Yeah, so two former GGG victims fighting each other on the Canelo undercard. I think it's going to be a good fight though. I think if I had to make a prediction of who I think is going to win, I'd probably favor Monroe. I mean, credit to Rosado, for the way he fights and fighting with that warrior's heart all the time. But I just think Monroe has too much skills for him, and I think he's going to be able to win a points decision here. unless he doesn't stay mentally disciplined and Rosado lures him to exchanges, and then that's how Rosado slowly batters him and beats him, maybe via accumulation of damage, and the referee has to stop it, or maybe he flattens him. But I think it's a good fight. So yeah, man, let me know what you guys think. Gabriel Rosado versus Willie Monroe Jr. on the Canelo Liam Smith undercard. I think, to me, this is definitely the fight of that whole card. Forget the main event. Let me know what you guys think about this fight. Who you think will win down below. Take the time to subscribe, and you could love me or you can hate me, but I'm just a kid from Dania. So until next time, take care, guys.